Hey everybody, welcome back to Going Ballistic. We got another great video for you guys today. I know it's great because I said it was great. What we got for you guys, we got this 40mm grenade launcher. Now, Justin recently got this standalone stock for it. In other videos, we had it mounted on an AR, but we got it mounted on this standalone stock. And what we're gonna do for you is we got these chalk rounds. These are practice rounds for the 40mm. This is just a plastic tip with a metal piece in here. It's called a pusher, and it's just filled with different color chalks. So what we're going to do on this video here is we want to see how high these things can go and how far. Now what's pretty cool is, so this is the casing for it. Just a little polymer plastic type casing. There's no powder charge in these things. The only thing that launches these is this tiny little blank. It's like a 38 special or something blank. That is it. And we've tried these things before and they get them out pretty far. I say we got one about 150 yards. We're going to see if we can beat that. And also we got a truck set up downrange, see if Justin can take it out. So this is what we got for you guys. The first one we're going to do is see how high it goes. Here we go.
So we got the 40mm loaded and ready to go. We're gonna try to get it as vertical as we can so we don't have to run as far. If I had a catcher's mitt, I'd catch it, but probably break my hand coming down pretty fast. Let's see what kind of hang time it gets, and then maybe we can calculate the height from the hang time. All right, you ready, Chris?
Go for it.
All right, let me know when I'm perfectly vertical.
Back, a little more, a little forward, and go for it.
Ow! Oh my God, it disappeared.
It's gone.
Oh no. Why didn't I wear a helmet? Jeez!
Oh,
that was scary.
I'll say that.
It was awfully close to my truck. It was wanting to take out my windshield. I was more worried about it hitting me in the top of the head. I forgot about the helmet I left in my truck. So, wasn't too far from my truck. We didn't have to go too far, so good calculations on that, Chris. It didn't even break the chalk open because it landed pusher down because that's the heaviest part. All right, well, I forgot to even count how many seconds it was in the air, but we'll figure it out later. But now, let's see how far it goes and how accurate we can get it to hit that truck.
Here we go.
Man, that's cool.
So here's the truck we have set up, but we have a little bit of a problem. Our horses don't want to move. Come on, guys. You don't like this truck that much. I know you don't. What are you doing, huh? Can you guys just move?
All right, so our target is that truck out there. It's about 150 yards. I'm not sure what that converts to in meters. Anyway, it's 150 yards. We don't know how these leaf sights line up. We're still trying to figure that out. But I'm gonna try to hit it. We'll see how close we can get. Hopefully I bust it right through the windshield. That'd be pretty cool. Notice I'm rocking my Bob Ross shirt and my man purse or merce. This is the only one I approve of when I hold grenades. All right. Let's see how accurate this is. Here we go. I think I went straight over the top of it. It was pretty straight though. So the truck is about 150 yards, roughly. And the last shot impacted about 200. So I gotta adjust these leaf sights, but for now I'm just gonna guesstimate. Hopefully I'll hit it this time. You ready? All right, so I'm gonna use the leaves, aim at 100 instead. Hopefully that should get us there. I heard it hit, but it didn't quite hit it directly. It skipped off the ground in front of it and then bounced in. I think I got it next time. Whew. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's get it in there. Let's send this little bad boy home. Don't you want to go home?
Yeah!
Yes! Ah! Right through the windshield. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't remember which one was the first one that you hit, Justin. I think the first one he hit was right here, which if that was an HE round, that would have still probably took out his radiator and done a lot of damage. The second one he hit was right in front, right there. The third one hit right here on the side. I mean, I think it hit this tire and kind of clouded up here, hit the back there. And then the other one just kind of went poof in the air. We never even found the pusher for that one. So here's one of the pushers. So you guys can, so that's what they look like. So this one probably flew up. That was one that hit the underside, but it's still usable. You can put a cone on the top this way and then push this down, and you can still use these. So that's really cool. And then the last one, that was beautiful. I don't think you can get more centered than that. It's right down. It is right down the seam of the hood there. So if you check this out, and these things are fairly heavy, so they're not a toy. You definitely don't want to be like, oh, let's use these in airsoft. No, you're gonna hurt somebody. So it busted right through the windshield, busted through the back windshield, and then this thing has a cage type thing on the back. Nice headache rack there, and let me tell you, that would have given you a headache. Actually broke some of the metal there. It hit so hard. I think, let's see if we can find it, because I don't think it went all the way through, Justin, but, oh, here it is. So that was right there on the floor. Again, the cone goes on this part, and this pushes into the casing. And I don't know, they got some decent weight to them, man. That was awesome. All right, so he took out the truck. Thank God I wasn't charging him because, well, it took 4 tries, 5 tries, 6 tries, something like that. We're gonna drag the truck back farther. We got one more round. We'll see if we can get it to pop out to about 200 yards. Remember, it's just that tiny little 38 blank that's launching these things that far. So that's pretty impressive. So we're gonna get this set up. We'll be right back.
So we kind of stepped up our game here. Truck's at 300 yards now. I only got one left. I fired one practice one at it that we just reloaded, and it actually hit the berm past the truck. It's really hard to aim with this because this rail's too long, so I'm literally staring right in the back of this. So I'm using a lot of other reference points like the power lines out there and my rail. I'll probably move the sights forward or something. I'll figure it out. But for right now, I'm gonna try my best to hit that truck again, broadside. So I maxed out the leaf sights. I'm using my rail as a reference point. There it goes. Oh, that was so close. I think I went right over the hood on that one. And if that was an HE, it still would have done a lot of damage, but man, I wanted to park it right inside the cab.
So that was pretty impressive. We did a practice round because we thought, man, there's no way that's gonna go 300 yards with that little 38 blank. But, so our first test shot was right up here. And hit right here. Here's the pusher, some of the plastic cap. That's 300 yards on that little blank. That is some amazing pressure that is behind this. I'm blown away. I know some of you guys have probably shot thousands of these. It's no big deal, but for those of us who don't know, that is really far for that little 38 blank. But then his second one, oh man, that was so cool. If it would have dropped, looks like maybe 10, 15 feet back, Justin would have hit right in the side window. So there's the pusher. Here's the impact spot of it. Again, still good. You can use both of these. But it's right in an even line from the truck to where he was standing. 300 yards that way. Well, that was pretty cool, guys. We thank you guys for watching. We didn't know how high that one actually went because, well, we lost track of it when it was going up. But we do know the hang time of it from the time it fired to the time it impacted again. So if any of you smart guys can kind of figure out by the hang time, I don't know if you guys can do that. I know there's a formula out there for figuring that out, but that's above my pay grade. So we thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to pick up your $10 t-shirts. And thank you to our patrons. We appreciate you guys so much, just commenting, giving a thumbs up, all the support you give Going Ballistic. Thank you guys very much, and we'll be back.